Hey everyone, Kyle once again, and welcome back to another vlog on this weekend's box office. Um, Now said over the week, over the Thanksgiving weekend that the Hunger Games, Mockingjay Part One, reclaimed was #1 again. Um, with the box office opening weekend 56 million, and which did a lot better than the upcoming members of the upcoming, well, no, the newest members of this over the weekend. Penguins of Madagascar and Horrible Bosses 2, and what I said before, what I predicted, was gonna be tough competition because for the Penguins of Madagascar, since wherever a film is competing like a popular film for franchises, like right now the Hunger Games franchise, and like it was back a few years ago with the Twilight Saga and the Harry Potter franchise, any films, new coming films compete against those, they don't stand a chance, and on opening weekends, and I just thought there was a slim chance that maybe the Penguins would overreach, outtake the Hunger Games, but because due to the popularity of the Madagascar films and the spin-offs, well, actually now I was but it didn't matter. Hunger Games Mockingjay Part One was #1 again with 56 million, and Penguins of Madagascar was at #2, and Horrible Bosses 2 debuted at #5. And one thing I was really disappointed how much the how much the Penguins made over the weekend. It made it #2 though, but it had a week of to me a weak opening. Of 25 million they made. Which was even weaker than How to Train Your Dragon 2's opening, of which was 49 million. The DreamWorks animated films, none opened up #1 on its opening weekend. They granted that Mr. Peabody Sherman, it reclaimed #1 on its second weekend, but talk about the first opening weekend, like the first opening weekend, Mr. Peabody and Sherman opened up at #2, while 300 Rise of an Empire was #1. Then How to Train Your Dragon 2, which I thought was for sure was going to be the clear winner of over the weekend, but I was wrong. 22 Jump Street was #1, and now Penguins of Madagascar was now once again number two behind the Hunger Games, And this was a very weak. It was just, like How to Train Your Dragon 2's opening weekend. I was disappointed because I hoped for that film had a much more bigger opening than that. Within just 49 million, I expected like a 60 or maybe even 70 million for opening weekend, but that didn't happen. And I expected Penguins at least to be a little bit more. But I would say about 40 or 45 million. Because like the other spin-off, Puss in Boots, that had opening weekend of I think it was 34 million for over the Halloween weekend at the year 2011, and that film made a lot of money. Made 554 million worldwide. But then I expected a bit more from Penguins Madagascar. Because the popularity of the Madagascar franchise. Hopefully it would do the same like Puss in Boots did for the Shrek films. And I was disappointed how I was just plain simple. I was just disappointed how much the film made over the Thanksgiving weekend. I expected a lot more from that. Because I like the Penguins of Madagascar. I like the TV show. As much, but I also enjoy the Madagascar franchise. Because all the three of the Madagascar films had big opening weekends. Um the first film made 40 some million, but then 2 and 3 they all made with 60 million over the first weekends, and I expected a I expected a little bit more with the Penguins of Madagascar were going to make on their opening weekend. I just once again I'm just wrong. Like I said before, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I'm not gonna whine and sulk about it, and I just take it as it is, you know. I'll just take it as, you know, I was just disappointed how much the film made over opening weekend with 25 million. I expected more. That's all there is to it, you know. So but then there's also going to be a chance because there was not the only ones. They said that the last I remember, which I thought also read online, that one of the weakest ones from Dreamworks Animation was Rise of the Guardians. You know, that debuted at number 4. It had like 32 million. You know, on a budget of 145 million. They didn't do well in the U.S. You know, Rise of the Guardians. And from what I'm seeing right now, Penguins are not gonna probably it's not gonna make at least 100 million in the U.S. You know, and this one has a budget of 132 million. You know, so it may do well overseas though, but in the U.S. no, I don't think it's not gonna make at least 100 million. Hey, I could be wrong again. You know, who knows? So that's my another box office weekend disappointment for me for the Penguins for the weekend. So this time it's the Penguins of Madagascar. You know, but oh well. So, but hopefully, you know, I don't know what I'm gonna say. For the next, so this is gonna be the last one. This is the last Dreamers from this year, and the next one, starting 2015, is the new animated film called Home. You know, Home. Which that one, for some reason, not really interested in. You know, I know has voices like Steve Martin. You know, I like to see it because it's nice to see Steve Martin again. Because he's done a film, I believe, since 2011, since that film that was a flop, The Big Gear. You know, with him and Owen Wilson and Jack Black. You know, maybe I'll see it only because of him, because he hasn't done a film in a while. You know, so it's nice to see Steve Martin doing work again. You know. But overall, for the next DreamWorks animated film, Home, doesn't seem that kind of interesting to me, you know. So I'm not gonna there's anime films I'm not gonna watch. I'm not interested, you know. I'm still not that interested in Despicable Me, and I'm not interested, you know, to see the new spin-off Minions, which I think that's gonna make a lot of money, you know, because compared to the two films of the Despicable Me 1 and 2, you know, especially number 2 almost make $1 billion, which I was surprised about, you know. Made 970 million. That's surprising. I didn't expect that film to make a shitload of money like that, you know, especially making close to $1 billion. So yeah, I'm pretty sure that spin-off of Minions is gonna make money. I'm pretty sure of that. Or I could be wrong again, because the spin-off of Penguins Madagascar didn't do that well, you know, over the weekend. So, but hey, only time will tell. So that's my video for a new vlog, another vlog box office, you know, weekend box office. So for me, this film, Penguins of Madagascar, opening weekend, disappointed with number 2, 25, and Hunger Games Mockingjay Part 1 once again, number 1 once again with 56 million. So yeah, so thanks for watching. Take care and stay tuned on the next review. Later.